All right. So welcome. I'm glad you're here. We've got an hour, a little bit less than an hour to do some really fun things with origami, just to get yourself ready for the holidays. If you want to have some fun folding. Great to see you. Now I'm going to tell you, since Phoebe's not here with me today, I'm going to be doing this alone. So I do want to host a giveaway. We're going to do a giveaway, but it's going to be a little different than what we've done before. So what I want you to do is hang in there with me, and I'll keep mentioning this. Hang in there with me for the duration of the demo, and it's not going to be as long as our previous ones. And then whoever's here, I'll ask that you enter yourself in the comments with your location, and then I'll do a random drawing at that point at the end. And what you'll be getting is a pile of wonderful origami. So I'm just going to kind of move all my little pieces out of the way, and then we'll get started. So here we go. I'm just going to move all these things, and these I'm going to kind of show you more as I go along. But this is the haul that you're going to get at the end of this. This is all the stuff I'm going to be kind of demonstrating and showing you today. These are a wonderful selection of Yasutomo origami papers. I love all of these papers for fall, for Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever holidays we celebrate, New Year's. These are all, this is the greatest. I picked these colors and patterns just so that you can kind of fold yourself through the holidays, basically. So we've got, I'm going to kind of go through these, and then I'm going to show you the different things I'm going to do with them. We've got our pure paper. It's 100 sheets, 100 colors. So it's limited in the sense for the holiday colors, but I'm going to show you how I selected these for the wreath, because you really get one sheet. So if you want to make something with several, you'll have to buy more than one package. But we also have a pure color red and pure color blue selection, which is perfect because these will be great for the holiday ornaments and things like that. So, but you'll be getting these in the giveaway. I'm just gonna kind of make a note of what you're going to be getting. The other one, these are fancy Yuzen papers. These are handmade. Well, not handmade, I'm sorry, they're silk screened. These feel more like fabric than they do paper, and they're fabulous. I'll just show you some things I'm going to do with those. These are really our premium papers made in Japan, and they're fabulous. So I picked this set here, which has reds, and this one has blues, which is really good for holidays as well. So you'll be getting those. But I'll probably tear these apart. So make a note of what we have, or I'll make a mental note here. Also, you're going to be getting the gold and silver collection here. This is great just for making ornaments. I've got some I've made today. Oh, I don't know where I put it. I had a star that I made earlier, and I hope it's in my stash here, but if it's not, but anyway, these are great. Also, the double-sided foil paper on one side and foil on the other. This is really great for the tree I'm going to show you today. And a brand new paper, it's double-sided color. So you have color on both sides, and which is great for models that require, so if you don't like that white showing, these are really nice for this. And this is a little rose, but it can be made into an ornament. It was just with a little bit of string. It'd be really cute on a tree. Okay, so let me get started with the folding stuff. First thing I want to talk about, I'll put my papers away for a second. And I'm going to talk about, next week is Thanksgiving. And I made this wreath a couple of weeks ago with my class, with my ladies. I think some of you are here. Hi, Wanda. I see you. I'm glad you're here. I don't see you, but I know that you're here. Oh, this is great. Carol, you've never done origami. Oh, that's great. Well, we're going to have some easy projects here that I'm going to show you, and I'll try to get through with what I can with this hour that we have. So this is a wreath that we made. So what I did, first of all, was I cut a piece of cardboard I cut a circle out of some cardboard, very thin cardboard, and it's a little rough looking, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't show. And I folded about 12 leaves and cut them. So this is really kirigami rather than traditional origami. You're going to need a bone folder. Oh, by the way, this is also going to be given away. This is our bamboo folding tool, Yasutomo. It is great because it's got a very sort of smooth, much smoother than some of the ones I've seen out in the market. It's very dense, so it's very smooth, and I'm able to sand it to shape it to the shape I want. They're handmade, and each one is slightly different when you get them. And I was able to sand off the tip just a little bit because I have a certain preference for my folding tools. But I love this. So you're going to be getting this in the giveaway. So hang in there and you'll have this tool as well. I'm going to show you how to fold these leaves or how to make these leaves. They're really simple and really fun. So you need the folder. You'll need your paper. So what I did with my pure paper, I'm just going to grab my set here. And when you get 100, you get 100 colors. So it's plenty to work with. And you can just go through your pack. And here I'll just take away. Usually I keep the inside because the inside has some fun instructions, which also can be made into ornaments. And I keep that, and then I go through it. I've got all these colors that I can choose from. So I see some fall colors right now. I see yellow. I see all these. Here's some fall colors here, even this. And I just can go through the 100 pieces and just take that out. I've got that. Let's see what else I've got. I can do green, but you can see there's 100 pieces. So I'm just going to kind of go through these until I land on something that might work for my wreath. There we go. There we go. And I want about 12 pieces of paper. So I'm going to skip that one. This is the fun part, is picking all the papers out. I won't go through every single, I won't fold every leaf for you today because that would take forever. It would take about an hour, actually, not that long. But see, you can see how you've got a nice wide array of these beautiful fall colors in this particular set. So I've got some more I can do in the browns, go in the brown colors, and kind of just pick out some fall colors. And I think I've got a few. I'm going to grab a little here. There we are. I think I've got them. I also have some for a tree and for other things, for angels, whatever we're going to make. So now I've got, this is more than 12 sheets. I've got a nice selection of paper. And I'm going to show you this a couple of times because it's so quick when you're doing this. It's really quick. And I'll just take this piece of paper. Now, if you have origami paper that's just color on one side and white on the other, what you'll want to do is start your fold with the color side down on the table. So I'm just going to fold it in half, and sometimes I have to share with you. I'm going to confess I need a cheat sheet sometimes. So I drew out this little cheat sheet so I'll remember. That's usually how I just don't remember everything. I do have some really nice models that I remember, like the crane and other ones, but this one, for some reason, I forget. It's too simple. That's probably why. But I'm going to go ahead and fold this in half. And if you have white sides, fold your white sides together. And then I'm going to, so you have this fold here, and then I'm going to fold it in half again. Just simple, right? Okay. Now I'm going to unfold it. And I'm going to take the solid edge here. There's this, the paper. Oh, what size? I'm using a 6-inch sheet of paper, Carol, or actually 5 7/8. And that will be the size for this size leaf here. So if you want a smaller leaf, the 3 inch is really cute too, and it's nice to do both. So I'll show you. I'm doing the larger, of course, so you can see it. Hi, Neela. How are you? Santa Fe. Wow, I love Santa Fe. I just remember you were in another place, but I'm just glad you're here. So I've got this solid part up here, and just fold it down to that crease, that vertical crease. Now I'm trying to look at the comments, and I hope I don't miss them, but when I'm folding, I might miss them. That's why when we do the giveaway, we're going to just stop, and I'm going to watch you enter. So don't try to enter now. It's just not, I won't see it. So good to be with you, Neela. And everyone that's here, I don't know who's here, but I'm glad you're here. Whoever's commenting, that's who I see. So I've got this 2 folds down, and I'm going to open them up. Okay, so there is you can see now I have 3 valley folds. I have an angled one, one that's vertical, and another angled one. Now I'm just going to turn it over so that they're all mountains. See, now I've just got mountains, and this is where the fun part is. I'm going to take this mountain and I'm going to bring it close to this first mountain or this one next to it, but I'm not going to go all the way, and I'm kind of pivoting it at an angle. Well, Carol, you're from Missouri. Nice that you're here. All right, so I'm just folding it. I'm kind of doing this little pivoting thing, keeping it at the tip right here, the corner sharp, and then I'm just going to kind of fold and make a crease short of this crease. I'm going to bring that close so you can see. See how I just did that? I was able to fold it, but not go all the way to that crease. That's important to keep that gap. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take this part right here, and I'm just going to take that and pinch it and bring it over, just pivot and bring it over to about the same distance from the other crease. And you'll see there it is. Okay, so then we'll do one more. And we're going to pivot this. Oh, I'm just pinching this crease and I'm bringing it over to here. Now, you'll see it looks like that. Okay. And this one's a little bit wonky on the top. It normally should be a little sharper than that, but it should work out just fine. So here is what I have. This is what you need. So basically, if you're looking at it, it's an accordion fold, but a wonky one, right? It's kind of an odd accordion. I'll do this over again so you can kind of see it. But what you need is your folds need to start always at the top, and then they just kind of pivot around. So here I'll just try to sharpen that up a little, and then I'll do this and this, and there you go. Now, if you forget this, that's okay. Hi, Rebecca Parsons. If you lose it, it's okay, because I'm recording this. I hope that the recording gets to go up on the Yasutomo site. We'll see. We'll see if it goes up. But if not, we'll certainly put these videos like this up on our page so you can have access to it. Now, here's where the folding stops, and now the kirigami starts. So kirigami means you're cutting the paper. So I've got a pair of scissors. I'm going to mark this with my pencil just so that you can see it. I'm going to just start. So you don't have to mark it. I'd usually now freehand it, but it's always good when you're starting, just to kind of make sure it's what you want. So I'm going to basically I'm going to take my pencil, I'm going to mark it kind of in an angle, kind of curving up and kind of coming up to this place right up there. And then I'm going to just mark a little thin line right here. So I'm going to show that to you close up so you can see. So you can see that little line. I don't know if, yep, hopefully. Okay, here's where the fun begins. I love this. So I'm going to just take my scissors and I'm going to cut inside that line because I don't want my pencil mark to show. And I'm just cutting with my scissors slowly because I don't want to cut all the way through. You'll see what I mean. Especially there's thick layers here. I feel the layers of paper, all those folds. I'm just cutting up right to this place, but not cutting all the way through. If I cut all the way through, I ruin it. So there it is. I've kind of left a little bit hanging here. And now I'm going to just take my scissors and bring this up right to this place. And I just don't want to cut through. So there, I got it. And there, I pull away the excess. I don't need that anymore. Toss it in the trash or put it in the recycle bin or use it for crafting. But here I'm going to just now take it and I'm going to unfold it gently. Since I got the cut a little close, but that's okay. And here I've got, this is the 6-inch. So 6-inch square is going to make you a nice, big, beautiful maple leaf. And there I've got my first one. I can make them in different sizes. So I'll do another one real quick. This time I was going to do it out of a 3-inch. So this you're going to be getting one of these packs as well, the little packs. And again, I got to go through it and grab a color. It doesn't matter which. That's a pretty color. It's autumn color. I'm thinking of my table for Thanksgiving. I've got an idea. So I'm going to do the same thing. So it's on with a smaller sheet. So fold it in half in one direction, and I'm going to kind of air fold today because it's a little small. Fold it in half in this direction here. Keep it folded. Maybe have your folded side away from you, and then fold it like this. Okay. Hi, Susan from Vermont. Now, I wish I could see all the comments, but I'm really happy to be able to know that somebody's here. But we will, when we do, I'll figure it out with the giveaway, we'll figure it out so that it's a fair giveaway. So now what we have is we're going to take this, open it up, and fold this down from the folded edge. You're just folding these little corners down to a triangle shape here. Okay. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to unfold that like this, and I'm going to open it up. Oh, no, I'm not going to open it up. I'm turning it over. Sorry about that. I was trying to read the comments and I wasn't paying attention. All right, so now I have all these are mountains, right? So remember, we start our folds right here in this place, and I'm going to try to do it in the air. No, I guess not. Just do it down here. I'm pivoting this fold to that close to the edge. You can see. And then I'll do it again with this fold. I'm taking this one, pinching it over, and just kind of pivoting. And here we go. This way, and then one more. And here. So now, if you look at it, just like the other one, you see how that looks. So it's basically an accordion fold that's been kind of wonky. Now this time, I'm just going to do it without marking, without a pencil mark. But I want to start my cut right at the tip of this left edge. Okay, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to go, and I'm just going to kind of go across, and I want to include this little last accordion part. I'm just bringing it up so you can see it, hopefully. And then remember, I don't want to go through, so sometimes I just kind of take my scissors and cut. Whoa, that's close. But anyway, I didn't cut through. And now I'm just going to make as skinny as a little line as I can for the stem, just as skinny as possible. You see how tiny that is? Little tiny, but it's going to be so cute. All right. That's all the cutting I'm going to do. Well, actually, I'm going to do one more cutting thing. So there is, I'm going to open it up. And this is from a 3-inch piece of pure paper. And this is a little different shape. So each of them is going to look different just depending on how you cut. See how this one has a little longer part. So you can, if you want to adjust these little things, you can kind of fold it back up, take a look at it and decide, oh, okay, I see what I did there. And then kind of, you can actually change. Let's see if I go this way. Yeah. You can change it just however, I just put it back, and then I'm going to just change it just a little and see if it makes a difference. Who knows? We'll see. I'm just going to go a little bit more off on this end here. I just trimmed a little off because I think it will look better. But that's what I love about this, is that it's really pretty forgiving, and you can always change it up. Yes, I like the shape of that way better. It has a little sort of sharper shape. And see, this head is rounded, and that's more sharp, and I like that. So here's what I thought was really cute. So make 12 of these, and then what you do is if you make 12 of them, put them on your circle, very easy, with a little white glue. All I did was just lay them on my circle right here. Just a little spot of glue. I can add more if I want here. And I kind of kept the stems going in kind of at this angle here. And that's basically it. Here I have a little blank spot. Maybe that needs it there. Let's just, yeah, I think that needs it. So what I need to do is grab a little spot of glue, which I have in my little stash here. I'm just going to put it right at the base of right there. You don't need a lot. And I'm just going to put it right in here. And there, I made it look a little more fluffy because it was a little, even though I lost my little small one here, but that's okay. But so you can build this to be more fluffy. You could add, oh, here's a place. I could add another one here, but I have a plan for this one. Actually, I'm going to put this one in here. Might as well. While I'm here, I see a little glue, a little spot that needs it, and I might even just put it right there. So there it is. That's how you make the wreath. Very easy, very simple supplies. Just some, and the pure paper is great because it's thicker. It's nice and thick. And you can see I even use some serrated edge scissors. Oops, it's not glued down. I use some kind of a, whatever those edger scissors are. And that's how I made that. So that is your fall wreath for your Thanksgiving table. Can you imagine? You could put it, put like a bowl or something in your, as a centerpiece on your Thanksgiving table. And I have another idea for you, for your table, because it's just so cute. I've got this little place card. I thought it was really cute, and I could put more than one leaf in there. And I'll show you how to fold that too. So to finish, to complete your Thanksgiving table, you can put, you know, gotta get that in there. Pocket, come on, slide in. I'll show it to you in a second. Okay, let me just give you a piece, get you started on that. All right, so here we go. To make that, I have to remember how. So what I have to do is, I'm trying to remember now. Sometimes it takes a moment. So I actually need my little, I actually have something that I had used for a cheat sheet that I can always deconstruct this one simply. It's very easy. So I'm going to show you how I did this. Okay, comes apart like this. I can get it apart unless I glued it. I don't think I glued it. I might have. Let's see. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, yay. All right. So this is a little place card. So you make that first. And then what you do, I'm going to have to deconstruct this for a minute. I see now what I did. Sometimes you have to keep a piece so you remember. All right, here's what I did. You fold it in half, and you're going to make 16 sections with this. White side, or the color side, is on the outside. White side is on the inside. I'm going to fold it in half in the opposite direction. Going to open it up, fold it in half again. And you can see how just this paper is so sturdy. It's sturdier than most papers. Then I'll move on to the other stuff. So I'm going to make 16 sections quickly here, like this. Okay. And then I'm going to take, when I open this up, I'm going to fold all 4 sections right here to the center. Just kind of to fold those little corners in, like so. Just like that. And now I'm going to take these corners, fold them down like that. And this is one side of that. This needs to be a little bit more narrow. So I always kind of tug this little part over just to make it a little skinnier than that side so that I can kind of slide these together. So basically it's done. All I need to do is just reinforce the folds that are already there. Like so. Kim, hi Kim. I'm seeing, just going to reinforce these folds so that makes this next job easier, putting it together, because all the folding is really done for this little place card for your table decoration. Where you just can imagine putting everybody's name and putting their name and sitting them, however many guests you have, you can really have some fun with this. So I am going to just put my little card inside like this. And I'm going to slide this part into the pockets. This is just too easy, right? Now, I have to think, I might have to spread those apart, but anyway, you can slide these in and there you go. And then what you'll have is a little like a little triangular place card. Now that looks a little wonky, but I can fix that. All right, so there it is. And then you can put the little, oops, wrong. Let me turn this around. I have to have the name on the other side because I'm going to use it as a pocket. There we are. And what I might do is I noticed it was a little wonky. So I'm going to pull this apart just a little and refold that edge just so that it just makes it a little bit less bunched up. Just kind of pulling this out a little. Just you can see I'm just readjusting that fold there ever so slightly. And I'm keeping this one more narrow. So if you look closely, it's wider on this side than that side. And now I'm going to take this side here, and I'm going to make sure that, there we go. I know I'm going a little fast because I have so many things to show you. So now I'm going to tuck this in. And I've got myself a little place card. There we are. There it is. Now you can put your leaf, glue it on the back, use it, put it, make a pocket, put them in however you want. I had my pocket the other way, but I think you get the idea. I took it apart. It looked a lot better before I took it apart. But there is a place card. You can make several of these in different colors, and you've got yourself a really nice Thanksgiving layout. Now, I just want to show you, if you really want to get industrious, you can make these modular folds, make an ornament. This would be some fabulous ornament. You just need a little string. And I'm going to show you my little fun Christmas tree. I wanted to show you this because I made this out of the pure paper today, and it's really cute. I'm going to put this up on our website, the instructions on how to do it, because I don't know if I'll have a lot of time to, isn't that cute? Don't have a lot of time to actually show you, but I'm going to have these all up. All of the models I'm doing today, I will put them up on the Yasutomo YouTube page. So be sure to check that out. I'll make sure to do it before too long so that you can have plenty of time to make stuff. So I wanted to show you this one. There are two different ways to make this. You can see one has a trunk and one doesn't. And I'm going to show you a fun little thing. See, this little tree is cute, but watch this. Watch what I just love what happens here. I'm going to take this little, I've taken two sides of this, and I've got my scissors here, and it looks like it's just a generic green tree, but watch what happens. I'm going to take my scissors, and you see I've got two here, two pieces here, and two, and let's see, 1, 2. Anyway, we're just going to try it. I'm going to do this with this and see what happens. I'm going to cut this at an angle, but I don't want to cut all the way through. And watch what happens. This is a foil. This is the double-sided foil. And this is where it really comes in handy. Look at that little tree. Look at that star. Isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen? It has a little star. So I'll put that on the site. So I never see this. This was shown to me by Master Kobayashi in Japan. He showed me this and I fell in love. And I'm going to show you the paper that you used for that. Isn't that fun? Hi, Lynn. Lynn's here. So this is the paper that I use, two-sided foil. It has silver and gold on the opposite side. So you can make these trees in all different colors, and you can have either gold or silver as your star. And I just think this is so cute. So this item, I'm going to just tell you right now, $44.21. It is one of my favorites. It's been in Yasutomo collection for eons. And to make, this is the only paper I can make this with, and it looks so amazing. So I wanted you to know about that. And I'll put this on our website, I promise. Isn't that the cutest thing, Pauline? So I wanted to share that. That's what you'll be getting. And then other little things, like let's say you've got this gorgeous paper here. This is all in the holiday colors. And I think I might even have a piece already open. Nope, I don't. So I'm going to open this. Oh, I do. I'm going to show you what my favorite thing is to do with these. Here's some of it here in the blue. This is some of the, I believe it's in the Christmas collection. Yep, this is in the Christmas or the red collection. And this is the blue. So with the Yuzen paper, it feels much more fabric-like, actually. And I'm going to quickly do a crane. I know I'm going to do it quickly because I want to just do it quick. And I'm going to explain how you can do, if you do a crane, which looks lovely on a tree, I'm going to fold it in half. And I'm going to fold it in half in the other direction. I'm going to turn it over and fold it in half in the opposite, corner to corner, in the opposite direction. Now, we have this on our website, I believe. And if we don't, I'll make sure it's added. But this is a lovely, just a regular crane, but it's going to look so good when it's made out of this fancy Yuzen paper. Plus, it's strong and it lasts forever. It'll last forever on your tree because it's nearly fabric-like. Hi, Lisa. Lisa, it's nice that you're here. So I've got this. I've got the top part. And feel it. I don't know if you can feel it, but I can feel it. It feels so gorgeous with the gold silk screen. These are just incredible papers. And like I said, they feel like fabric, not paper. And they have a forgiving, you can fold really, it doesn't crack. I mean, it's just something about it. Not that origami paper cracks, but it's just gorgeous. So I'm just going to do this. So glad that everybody's here. I'm having fun. I hope you are. So I've got this part here. This is going to be the crane base. And the origami crane is a very traditional fold, but it looks so gorgeous with this paper, and it will look absolutely gorgeous on your tree. I'm just folding this back and forth. I think it'd be fun to do a whole tree just of cranes. And I'm just going to pull this open. The bird base now this is probably the weirdest part when you fold it, but with the Yuzen paper, it's not going to tear. It's so much stronger. So I can actually would rather learn on this than any other paper because you get perfect results each time. It's hard to tear this stuff. Also, I use this with my Nori paste. I make candle holders. I do collage with this paper. So you can make Christmas greeting cards. There you go, like this. You could make so much with this paper. So I'm just going to finish this up. I'm kind of showing you how quickly I usually do cranes rather than when I teach. When I teach, I go a little slower, but I'm trying to fold cranes and I need to fold a lot. And I can do this while watching TV because I've been folding thousands of them. I don't have to think much when I fold these now. So, but it does take time to learn, and I know it's not an easy fold. So if you are learning to make a crane, learn, take your time and look at diagrams, and once you master it, you'll just enjoy it. So I'm just going to show you how gorgeous this looks with the Yuzen paper. And remember, you're going to get this in the giveaway. So hang in there, please. If you want to be part of the giveaway, hang into the end of this demo and we're going to have a giveaway. So there's the crane. And now to string this, I usually see there's a little hole down here. See that little hole down at the bottom? I will take a needle, like a quilting needle with some thread, and I'll just poke it up through there and poke the needle up through this top and tie it up here, and now we've got ornaments. And what I like about this, because the Yuzen paper is so strong, I can fold it down and store it for the next year, or I can send it as a gift, and then all you have to do to get it activated is just open it up gently like this, and it's so pliable, so much more than other paper. So let me go through some things that I did today with my class, with my ladies today. And I did this and I'm going to show you the basic fold so you can see it. And you can do this with any type of paper, but I used the pure paper. And this is the little accordion book Christmas card. It's like a little mantle Christmas card you can send, or it could be anything, a message. Oh boy, it was fun. This was made out of 6 sheets of the pure. I just used this paper. Any paper will work. Let's see, I'm going to grab a little sheet of paper that I jelly printed just so you can see. And what this one was, and I'm just going to show you this because you can make so many things. You can make an ornament out of it. One of my ladies today she was great. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so if aside from the book, you can do the book if you make 6 pages. But I'm just going to show you how you can make an ornament. Simple. So you will fold it. You have the white side here. This is the colored side. So if you have single-sided paper, but you're going to fold it in half in one direction and open it up, fold it in half in the other direction. This is another one that's just like, it's simple. It's basically the same folding as this. Opening this, I'm going to cupboard fold to the center. I'm going to cupboard fold to the center again, and I'm going to open it up. I have 8 sections here. I'm going to cupboard fold to that center. So basically I'll have 16 little squares on top of my 6-inch square, or 5 7/8. Okay, so here we are. You see those squares? There's 16 of them. Now these are all valleys. I'm going to turn this over, and now I have mountains. These are all mountain folds. And this is important to do this next step with the mountain folds on the top. So now I need to find that center intersection, which is right there. And I need to fold all 4 corners to that center intersection, right wherever all the folds meet, right in the center. All 4 corners go directly to that center. And this is going to be a great little ornament just by itself, just one piece. You don't need multiple pieces. Okay, now I'm going to open it up and I'm going to turn it back over. So this would be the plain side or the white side. I'm going to push these little corners in like this. See that? And I'm going to take these little corners, I'm going to fold them to this first little intersection. And I usually like to glue. I have a little glue stick that I use just to keep those down, and I'll show you what I mean, because sometimes they get in the way. Now I'm going to do this. And now I have to reverse these little folds so that they're going downwards right here. And then what I do is I'm going to take this fold, push it in, and of course I didn't glue it. So I'm gonna have to fight that a little. And then this, I think I'll backtrack a little and put some glue on these. There, just that little touch of glue makes such a difference sometimes when you're doing this. And the glue stick dries quickly and it doesn't take very long, but it really makes a difference when you're assembling this part. All right, doing that. Okay, now when I assemble this, when I put it all together, it all just kind of sort of falls in. And I'm going to take these and squish this down into a flat little square with 4 beautiful pockets on either side. And you notice these are jelly printed. So I'm going to take my little folding tool and give that a nice crease. And now I've got a beautiful frame that I can put something in. And you notice it pops up, kind of sticks up like this. Now I have just cut out a piece of cardstock. Now, if you want to decorate your cardstock ahead of time, put a photo there, you'll have to think about, you're going to lose some of the image. So know that you'll have 4 corners lost, so whatever you do. But anyway, here's the magic. I love this thing. It just lays flat once you put that card in it. And this is now it can be a beautiful ornament if you put some string. Let's say you just take a little string and maybe some glue. Of course, I think I could put some string right in this pocket up here. And I would put just a little bit here and maybe glue it. Because I don't want to bore you with that right now, but I would put just a little here and then a little just spot of glue and a little spot of glue right there. And now you have a gorgeous ornament. You can put someone's name on it. You can put the year. And look how gorgeous that is. And you can have, I think it just makes a great thing on the tree. And you can it's very beautiful on the back. So if it turns around, but I have some silver string somewhere. And another thing you could do, let's say you want to do these really nice. I'm going to take this out for a second. Now, if I had a needle in my thread, I could poke the needle through this little part here and do my stringing here so that it doesn't show anything and you won't have to use glue at all. Actually, yes, you could just take that needle and then have it come through right there. And then you can tie a little knot and then it locks it in. And then just put your picture back in. So that is an idea too. So we could be doing this forever and ever. We've got a little bit more time, of course. So I'm just going to show you some more ideas using origami paper for your holidays. I wanted to share with you the way I like to use the Yuzen paper. I have this Nori paste, which is fabulous for Yuzen paper. It's my favorite glue for Yuzen. This piece, I did it earlier today, but I took a strip, I measured the side of the candle holder, and this is a nice candle holder that I got off Amazon, and it's a cylinder. I like it because it's a very straight cylinder. The angled ones are a little more tricky. But you can do this to cover anything, glass, metal, plastic, whatever you've got. Now, I want to cover the bottom. I'm thinking I could just cut a circle, but maybe I'll just leave that alone. The thing about what I like about this, let's see, maybe I can decorate that too. Just trying to show you how gorgeous Nori paste is. I'll put it on here. And Nori paste comes like this. It comes like a little, you can see it has like a little film, just a little thing you take off. And what I like about Nori paste is I can use my fingers because it's just a starch. I mean, I won't say you can eat it. You can't. It's non-toxic. I mean, I wouldn't need it, but it's safe. It's safe, to get on your fingers. You don't have any problems, you just don't have any problems with it. Now it's a slow drying adhesive, and that's why I like it on my, I'm just gonna use it for the backing paper. I like it because I can really lay it on and it's repositionable up to a time until it's close to drying. So you've got all this time, and I like to do, I'll just keep that open. I like to do it like this. There's a little water in there. So because it's Yuzen paper, I need to have that swell up a little bit. So I'm just gonna let it sit for a little bit because the fibers in this paper are gonna swell and they're going to expand. And you just want to do that. Let it sit for a second. You have plenty of time. If I were to do this with white glue, there's just no way this would work. But I'm gonna take it off my little sheet here and I'm gonna put it on this cardstock. And I'm gonna show you how amazing this stuff is. I can move it around. Let's say, there it is, it's centered pretty nice. But if I goofed and I didn't center it, see how I can scooch that around? See how it moves around? It's just amazing. I can glue something on and get it perfectly centered. And this is on some Bristol paper. So my suggestion or the best use for this glue is for tissue paper, rice paper, Yuzen paper, this type of washi, fibrous papers, absorbent papers. I don't recommend it for tissue, what's that stuff called? Parchment paper or vellum. It just wrinkles too much. But look how gorgeous and flat that is. No wrinkling at all. It's gorgeous. And I can put that maybe, who knows? I'll figure out something with that. I think it's so pretty. So I want to give you a little tip on the Nori paste because I use it in my origami, in a lot of my origami, but I don't use it as the basic glue to tack things down. I think it's fabulous for this kind of thing, just like this. So you're going to be getting a thing of this Nori too, by the way, in the giveaway. So hang around. So wow, this paper and these right here are perfect together. Oh, this is amazing. So now the last little thing, whoops, and now things are falling everywhere. I just kind of show you a few more things that I've made. These are some angels. All these things will be up on the Yasutomo site. Here's a little tag with a Santa Claus. Now these are made with single-sided papers, with paper that has white on the other side. Now this paper that we're going to be giving away is solid all the way through. Not all the way through like pure, but solid in the sense that it's color on both sides. So it's going to be a different kind of look. You can make these angels. I'm going to just rip this open so you can see this paper. It's so nice. And this is really new. We just got this recently, within the past month maybe. But it's this, well, just to tell you, it's item 4250, brand new. And it comes in an array of colors. Now, normally origami paper comes with the white on both sides, but we're going to get, this is thin paper and it's brightly colored. And I've got these really vibrant colors and the colors on both sides. And I love that because sometimes, I don't know about you, but sometimes when I fold, I don't like the white to be showing. There's like, it looks like a little white under stuff that happens. And let me tell you, when you fold with these, it's more forgiving. Your corners look sharper. You don't see that white edge. I'll kind of think about if I could show you a fold. I'm going to just see if I can get my stash here. Try to show you a fold. I won't, nothing here. I don't have a fold that I could show you that would work, but actually I do. I'm going to show you just a quick thing here. Let me grab some red. If I've got, oh, there it is. So gorgeous, gorgeous red. Now, if I were to make the Santa Claus, he wouldn't have the white. So that's the only thing about that. But I could make other models that will be red all the way through, which is something that you might be looking for. So I was going to try to fold an angel actually, but I don't know if I'll remember how. So I'll have to put that angel on the website. There's just too many things to fold and too little time. So this one, I'm going to just fold a crane, and I'm going to do it because I remember how to fold them. And another reason, maybe not a red one. I think a blue one would be prettier. Just kind of thinking of peace on earth, I'm just thinking of a beautiful color like this. And I'm just going to fold it like I would my normal crane. But now I have color on the both sides. So I'm kind of going to get a nice, really nice look. You'll see what I mean. I'm going to turn it over. And this is a little harder to match up because I can't, I don't have the white on the other side to see, to line up those folds. So you kind of just have to follow it, follow that paper. And here we've got this. And you can see how nice this paper is. It's got a sort of a sheen to it. It's a little, it's thinner than the pure paper, which is, has a texture and it's matte. This is has a sheen, and it's actually better for more delicate models like the crane, or complex models if you want to do stars, models that are complex. And I'm just going to do this one quick because you'll see what I mean. The difference between folding with this and, let's say, folding with a piece with white paper. If you know how to fold a crane and you're doing one at home, you'll see sometimes that white just shows, and it's like, oh, it shows every little bit, that every little off fold. And I'm folding off today. I'm not perfectly straight. I'm going quickly. I'm trying to get through this, so I want to make sure we have a giveaway, because I'm going to stop my demo in about a couple minutes, and I want you to be able to, let's have this giveaway so that we have it. And I don't know how many people here, so I'm going to have to find out. I'm going to have to look on my iPad and get an idea, so hang in there. Oh, I'm so glad that Lynn, that you are happy I'm doing another crane, even though I'm going really fast. Remember, Lynn, we were in Phoenix and we did all those cranes years ago. And so nice to have people that I know from the past here and from the present. So you can see with the crane, I've kind of done the bird base and I have this open edge here. This could also be a flapping bird. Let me show you the flapping bird, because I already showed you the crane. So I showed you the crane, just the classic crane, which if I were to keep going, I would fold these parts in and then narrow it and then reverse, just like would look like that. Well, to make the flapping crane, and this is a fun one for kids. I remember being on a plane once and I had a little person in the back of me who just couldn't stop kicking my seat and crying and all kinds of stuff. So I folded a crane, a flapping crane, out of the book, out of actually the catalog in the front pocket, because I needed to do something to stop that sound. And this is what I did. So I folded it up to here. Now I'm going to just fold this up. Instead of doing the narrow part, I'm just going to fold this like that. So it looks like a little party hat now. And I'm going to fold this down, and I'm going to open this up and reverse it. This is a reverse fold, inside reverse. It goes inside, and all I'm doing is reversing this fold right here. This is a great one for if you have grandkids around or your kids. They love it. I love these. I love them. I'm still a kid at heart. So I've got this here. I'm opening it up. I'm going to reverse the same thing. I'm opening up the crane and I'm going to reverse this inner fold right here. Let's see, just reverse it, lay it flat again. And now I can decide which side I want to be the head and which side I want to be the tail. So the head, I guess I'll pick over here. I'm going to fold this part down like this, just like that. It's a little wonky, but you know what? You don't see the white edges, so it looks better. I'm going to take this and reverse this and push this in. So this goes in like that, right here. And now I have what looks like a bird, right? It looks like a crane. And if you want to keep it, you can actually fold these and just use them as cranes. They work. You can hang it on the tree, put a little needle through, create an ornament. But here's what makes them animated. If you hold the chest part right here, and you take just hold that right and pinch it between your thumb and forefinger like this. And then you take the wings and you just take them down like this. So you just like kind of gently bring them down. And then you pull the tail up, but it's at an angle. So watch my wrists. It's kind of it's not pulling up this way or pulling down. It's kind of at an angle, pulling, and you need to use this. And we're going to just create that animation here. Isn't that awesome? And it just flies away. And this is where the little boy stopped crying. And it just really is fun. So you can make that for any any type of celebration or not. Now, another thing you can do, thanks, Lynn. Another thing that you can do, if you want to make this into a card, put it on you can even put it on something like this, let's say, maybe, or you can, I think on a card, it would look great. What I like to do, thank you, Wanda. What I like to do is I like to take the wing, and this gives it a flat look, and I just stick it right like this, put a little glue right down here. Now it can't fly anymore. I've just made it unworthy. It can't fly, oh no. I can stick it on a card that I've already made on a background, something like this, let's say, and then put it on a greeting card. And I have a beautiful Christmas card with a piece, or whatever colors on the back, whatever you can make it. Let's say if you have a piece like this, you've got this color, so you can just kind of have fun creating on this. And if you wanted to give it an eye, you can put a little white pen there, but there it is. So I'm going to stop my demo now and I'm going to bring in all the papers. Of course, I actually opened up some of them, but let's talk about this. Okay, so I've got to figure this out. So everybody that's watching, hang in there. I'm going to try to see if I can see the comments. Oh, yes, I can. Okay, good. Now I've just been able to see the comments. And someone, Sally, you said blue's your favorite color. Yes, and the angels. Okay, Rebecca. I understand. I'm so glad, Denise, you made it. Okay, now I see all the comments. All right, hello, everybody. I do see all the comments. So, yay, I'm going to go back to my most recent ones. Here we go. So now I see where you are. So now definitely I will put the angel up on the Yasutomo website, Rebecca. So you'll get that in the let's see, the end of next week. I'm going to promise that. Okay. So I'm looking at the comments now, and I'm going to do this fairly. We're doing a giveaway. We're going to give away all this paper, including the pure paper, the 3-inch, let's see, where are you? 3-inch paper. I opened it up already, but you see what I mean. The folding tool, the Nori paste. We've got, and the Yuzen papers. Here we go. I'm just pulling it all out of here. This is the giveaway. I can even throw in actually, so it's going to get mailed from Yasutomo. So it's going to take a little longer because I'll send in the giveaway winner name and the items that we're giving away, and you'll get them soon. So here we go. All right. And the Santa, yes, absolutely. So I'm hoping I'm on the recent comments. And thank you, Chris, for mentioning about the Santas. So, and Leslie, hi, Leslie. Thank you. Yes, we've got everything here. So everybody, now, this is where we're going to, I'm gonna get a piece of paper and I'm gonna make sure this is fair. And I don't know how many people are going to comment, but here's the deal. When this is a giveaway, here's what I want you to do. Type in, say, I'm in, and where you're from, and I'll see your name there. So Auntie Kathy, put I'm in, just put I'm in, and then I'm going to record all those that say I'm in. Please write it. Like if I'm going to just do it right on my iPad so you can see. I'm in, let's see, space. I'm just going to do this because I want anything that says I'm in. There, and I'm from Arizona, but see how I wrote I'm in? There you go. Lynn, you just did that too. I'm in. Yes, Susan. Okay, now I'm seeing it. I'm seeing everybody's entries, and I keep going. Indiana, Leslie, you're from Indiana. Okay, here's the names. I'm now going to do here we go. So Lynn, yep. All right, keep going. Keep going. Susan and Wanda and Leslie. Sally, I'm just doing it this way. Joyce, I'm going to make sure everybody's entered, okay? Joyce, Rebecca, yay. Susan, G. Just going to make sure that everybody's in. Chris, oh my goodness, we've got Carol from Buff. All right. So what I might do, Bloomington, Pauline, oh my gosh. All right, keep going. And you're in from Florida, Virginia. All right, I see all your names. So I'm going to do this for another couple of minutes, just put I'm in. And then what I'm going to do, now that I see all your comments, this is going to make it so much easier. I will draw the name once I've got all the I'm ins, which I'm seeing, and I see them all, but I have to now record them. And then I'm going to do I'm going to make an announcement after we go offline. I'll just write it in the comments in the Yasutomo comments. Okay, so keep going. We've got everybody's there. I see the last person right now I see is Virginia in Florida. If you've just entered, Kathy, you're in. Yep. Pauline's in, Denise, you're in. And if you still are, yep. And what I'll do is I'll leave the I'm in for, let's see, it's 5 minutes till. Okay. I'll leave it just for a few more minutes. Paul, yep, you're in. Haha, Paul, you're trying to double enter. Haha. Only one entry, but still, I get it. That's funny. So one entry, please. So I don't have to, because I'm going to have to handwrite everybody. This is the old-fashioned way. I'm going to handwrite all of your names. I'm going to put them in a little bowl, and I'm going to draw it. So it's going to take about 10 minutes. And that's why it's going to be fair, because I have a number generator, but still I'm going to have to enter the names. So, okay. So what I'm going to do is, now that it's 4 minutes till, I'm going to, I'll momentarily here end the stream, and then I'm going to draw it. So just George, yes. Yay, here, you're here. Say I'm in. I know that you're here, but just type I'm in so that I'll know. Okay, George, type in I'm in, because that's going to be the clue that you're entered. And I'm going to give you a minute, because you need, if you don't, I see that it says here, I'm here, but George, if you want to enter the giveaway, which is all this paper, just put I'm in. That's it. And then I'll be able to message you also. What I can do is I'll message the winner, and you'll know who won, and then I'll announce it once you've replied. Okay. I'm hoping normally. Oh, Grace, great. So Sally, you're asking me, how do you get in the class? I'm going to ask which class you mean, because Element 3 Health, I teach on Friday. We teach origami on Fridays, if that's what you're thinking. Okay, George, you got your entry in. I see it now. And Sally, you asked about the class. So we don't have classes in Yasutomo, but I'm going to have videos of all the models I showed today that you didn't, like the angel and the Santa. Now this one's already up on the Yasutomo page, just so you know, this little guy is up there. And so I'm going to have up on the right. So Sal, if you want to come to an origami class, message, let's see, Element 3 Health. Go to Element 3 Health. Element 3, I'm trying to remember. Maybe one of the Element 3 Health members can type in how you get in. I'm hoping Wanda, maybe you can help. I'm just trying to think of where you would go. But that's how on Fridays we do origami on Fridays. And but for Yasutomo, I'll have some video that you can rewind and rewatch. And yes, Chris, lots of great things, right? So these will be up on the site. Let's see, the little trees, the little place card here, the wreath, they're already going to be up, and the angel. So no, these were not done. So yeah, the angel and the tree. Okay. All right. So now I'm gonna sign off, and I'm looking forward to sending the winner a. All right, and just to make sure you're all good. Yes, lots of great. I'm so thankful that everybody came. Thank you for entering. I'm going to handwrite it all and do it the right way. So it'll be a few minutes, but yes, the Carol, I will, if you message me, just message me, Karen Elaine, or message Yasutomo, and I will make sure I can give you the instructions or a video, link to a video on how to make those accordion cards, okay? So yes, any of the stuff I showed you, please go ahead and message me if you have a question. I'll see the Yasutomo messages. Now, Wanda just wrote the site is Element 3 Health. This is a great place for taking classes and having a nice community of people. And of course, Yasutomo papers, we use those and anything we can get our hands on, right? Any paper. So enjoy your weekend, everybody. And I will message the winner soon. All right. And then watch for anyone else, just watch for the announcement in the next few minutes. So I hope everybody had a really good time, and have a great weekend and a fabulous holiday. Take care, everybody.